Welcome to you. Welcome to Share Effendi. How many times you say welcome to Share Effendi in a day? We have to say a lot. When we get up, we have to say, Assalamu alaikum, ya Share Effendi. Go to sleep, we have to do the same. In the day, as much madat as you make, that time you're going to hold on closer to him, inshallah. A reminder for myself and for others. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Juma Mubarak. Another Juma we passed. Another week. Another day. We are coming closer to our grave. And more, the believer, we are here. We took bayat with Shaykh Effendi to become a believer. That time we grew up, we become responsible, and we are saying, enough with this dunya. Every time I chase after the dunya runs away. And it's not giving me any peace. I'm trying to make peace with dunya and with the whole of mankind, but it's not giving me any peace. Because we're not looking for peace with Allah and His Prophet. When we take bayat, we're saying, get away from your dunya. I'm sick and tired of you. And I'm looking to first Allah and His Prophet. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has sent a means, a rope to hold on to Him. That is our Shaykh. And we are holding on to our Shaykh. And that time we say, enough. Whole life I'm trying to balance the dunya and my akhirat. Balance, meaning making it equal. Isn't that what balance means? Making it equal. I'm trying to balance dunya and akhirat, and it's not working. Dunya is not giving me any peace. Akhirat, forget about it. I'm not collecting anything for the grave. I'm not collecting anything for the akhirat. So we took bayat with Shaykh Effendi to say, dunya fooled me, ya Shaykh, all these years. Some taking bayat when they are 40, some when they are 60, some when they are 30, some when they are 20, some when they are 10. Isn't it? We have some brothers here. They took bayat from Shaykh Effendi when they were 3, 4 years old, running around, disturbing other people. It's foolish one. Him and his brother coming, blah, 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 blah. Then, now, mashallah, he's over 20 years old, still holding on to Shaykh Effendi. It's okay. Like this or like that, you stumble along the way. You're lost, you take a detour, but don't take the detour for too long. Pretty soon you're not going to find a service road to go back to the main highway. It's okay to take a detour a little bit, find a way to come back. That's okay. But the main thing is the intention. The main thing is the idea and the attitude, the belief inside that we find this guide and now we want to live as a believer. The priority, we want to put Allah and His Prophet. We're not going to put pleasing our father, or pleasing our mother, or pleasing our sons or our daughters, or pleasing our husbands and our wives, not pleasing our bosses, not pleasing this dunya, not pleasing the unbelievers, not pleasing your governments. No. The first priority then, when we take bayat, to become believers, to say, I'm done with this dunya. Now I want to put Allah and His Prophet priority. I want to say, everything that I'm doing, I have to put priority. So many people now, they're going to misunderstand my words. They're going to say, this one is saying not to follow the father or the mother. This one is saying to disobey them. This one is saying disobey your husbands or your wives, or your don't carry responsibility, don't work. No, I'm not saying that. But you're free to say that. People are slandering. It's normal. They are saying it when our Shaykh Effendi was here with us. But every time they say wrong things, they're lifting away our burdens. So we're not saying too much with that also, because we're being very smart. Maybe we have a lot of burdens that we are carrying. They're carrying it for us. So understand, a believer must have intelligence. And the intelligence of a believer is to say, this dunya, it is a trap. This dunya, it is false. Akhirat, it is real. So let me live for Akhirat. All my life I live for dunya. What is it that I have to show? Nothing. Let me try living for Akhirat. You cannot live for Akhirat alone. You cannot. You cannot live for Akhirat saying, now I'm going to live for Akhirat, pulling myself out from everyone. No, you cannot. You have to find a guide, and you have to be in Jamaat. Maybe that Jamaat is thousands of miles away. It doesn't matter. Still, you know that there is a Jamaat, and you're trying to follow that Jamaat, and as much sincerity as you have, the Shaykh is going to send whatever is necessary for you, and you're not going to feel alone. You're not. You may miss from time to time, but you know, somewhere around the world, not somewhere, Shaykh and his murids, they're everywhere. Everywhere around the world, everyone is praying for you. Understand that. Everyone is wishing the best for you. Believe in that. And if you're holding on to that belief properly, and you're holding on, and they may test you. So many things, especially those who are living by themselves. They may test you, and if it is for you, they will put something in you that pretty soon you're going to say, I thought I was alone. Suddenly I have one brother, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty soon you're going to see, I have a Jamaat here. And this Jamaat is going to make me feel good. It's going to make me feel strong, because we're going to sit and we're going to remind ourselves of Allah and His Prophet. We're going to remind ourselves of Shaykh Effendi, and I'm not going to feel so lonely. Then that time you understand, oh, before I was asking for Jamaat because just emotionally I want it, but now that I have it, I understand that there is a lot of work. That there is a lot of work now with the Jamaat. Because to live in a Jamaat is a big test. It's a big test for Muslims. It is a big test for believers. Very easy to live alone, selfish, egoistic, alienated lifestyle. That is what the West is teaching. Everyone alone, everyone individual, isn't it? Come together only for fake laughing and joking during Christmas or New Year or Thanksgiving or whatever it is. Just fake. Other than that, be apart. Especially, don't try to help each other too much. In Islam, saying first, have big families. When you have a big family, there's already a community there. You look, you see a 4, 5, 6 in the old days, 7, 8, 10, 15 children. It is normal, isn't it? It is normal also in non-Muslim families that time. And so much rahmat is following. And the man or the woman, everyone, is learning how to get along. Growing up, knowing how to get along with people. Growing up, knowing how to share. Growing up, how to watch the tongue. Growing up, how to watch the eyes. You cannot just say whatever you want to say, or else your brothers are going to do something to you. You cannot just say, oh, I want that, and take it. They're going to do something to you too. So many things they're going to do to you. So now you have to balance. You have to be more intelligent. You have to be smart. You're living in a community. And with that, living in a community, that is Allah's order for everyone to live in a community. Believers, they must live in a community. Only then, when they are rubbing against each other, they'll start polishing each other. And this jewel, the secret is going to come out then. We're not saying everyone is going to be so get along with each other all the time. No, of course not. People have differences. Maybe this one is not smiling too much. It is okay. Maybe this one is smiling so much, but he's fake. We have one over there. Maybe this one is sleeping too much, Maybe this one likes to help too much. So many different kinds. So you learn how to get along, and you learn how to be real, not to be fake. In the old days, Muslim families begin like that. And once you get married, then you have your own mini village there, isn't it? How much strength must a Muslim feel at that time? It's very difficult now to explain this to a lot of Americans. Very difficult. Because they believe in individualism, but they don't believe and they cannot understand the power of being in a Jamaat, being in a community. But you're looking, all the rooted families, all the rich families, all the influential families, powerful families in this country, in the West, they all form one strong Jamaat. They never break. And they don't really let others to come inside too. That's how they became strong. They didn't teach their children, no, go do whatever you want. Be individual. You are your own man. You are your own life. No. They say whatever it is, a family comes first. And in Islam, the family of Islam is the Ummah. So, living in a Jamaat, it is important. Find your own. If you are following Shaykh Effendi, to know that your Jamaat is global. But if you are holding on tightly to him, and you are doing work, you're running to do something, that time before you know it, you're going to find a small Jamaat around you. We're not looking for hundreds of thousands. We're not looking for millions. It's very easy to do that, but you're going to get a fake Jamaat. Very easy, especially in these Muslim countries with millions or billions of people, just to come out and say, everybody come together. Everybody's going to come together. But we're looking for real. Shaykh Effendi is training real people, not fake people. That's why you're going to see not too many, very few, because there's strict discipline. And everyone must watch each other's rights. There may be ups and downs, it doesn't matter. But we are here for the long run, for the long haul, up till the end. Those who break away from the Jamaat, sit and wait. I'm sitting and waiting. Sit and wait what's going to happen. You break away from the Jamaat. Worse, there are some who break away from their Effendi. In the Hujjatul Wada, Holy Prophet ﷺ has very strong words for those who break away from their Effendi, who betray their Effendi. Betraying their Effendi, so many. That's why yesterday there was a question about the Sunni and the Shia. Before we enter into that, during the Holy Prophet ﷺ's time, the whole of Arabia, they took bayat with the Prophet, isn't it? They're saying, we accept you. But what happened after he left? After he left, when Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq was there to guide the Ummah, majority of them, not one or two, majority of the Arabs in the Hijaz, they broke away. They betray. Not only that, they turn around and they started to fight, to declare war against Hazrat Abu Bakr and the Muslims, saying, we didn't break our bayat. We still have bayat with him. Why do we have to give bayat to you? We don't have to. Some saying, well, we gave bayat to him. Now that he passed, it's broken. Now we are free, some are saying. Now we're free. We're all free. We're all equal. Everyone is equal. You and me, equal. Murids, everyone is equal. Equal, equal, equal. Because the poison of democracy and Americanism, you still have it inside of you. You still cannot take it out. The fire is going to destroy that, definitely. Because there is no equality. We are all equal because we are creatures. We are all equal because we are creatures of Allah. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, there is a knower above every knower. There is a knower above every knower. Everyone claims to know something. There is a knower above you. And there's a knower above that. So no one is equal. Nothing is equal. You have to give everyone their rights. If you're going to treat the one whose position, like, for example, your grandfather, low, you're not giving him his rights, you're going to have to answer it on the judgment day. And Allah is saying, I may forgive. I will not forgive two sins, shirk and taking the rights of others. Shirk, Allah is saying, is unforgivable, but Allah may forgive. He can do as He likes. It's between Him and that creature. It is between a creature and Allah, just between the two of them. But now when you get a third party involved, when this creature is taking the rights of others, Allah is saying, I will not forgive you. That wrong thing that you've done, I will not forgive you until that one that you wronged forgives you. So see how Allah is taking care of His creatures' rights. So, not equal. If we understand each other's rights, then we have to treat each other according to those rights. And that is also sunnah. So, living in a Jamaat is going to teach us all this. It's going to teach us how to live Islam. It's going to teach us how to make progress. And it's going to teach us how to practice the sohbats of our Shaykh daily. A discipline, it is important. Stepping on the ego, it is important. Discipline and training the ego, it is almost impossible to have if everyone is thinking that they are saints. Isn't it? Yeah. Some saying that, some believing in that. Some saying, no, we are saints. Everyone is a saint. We're all following Sultan al-Awliya, and he's saying everyone is a saint. Don't wait for someone to praise you. Don't wait for someone to insult you. Sit down by yourself and say, Ya Rabbi, I'm here. And look inside of yourself. Look to see what you did today. Did you do the actions of a saint? Look to see yesterday. Look to see last month, last year. Look to all of your years. And be sincere. And if you are sincere, you are going to say, there is nothing that I do that is correct. Everything that I'm doing is wrong. But it is only with the mercy of Allah and His Prophet and our sheikhs that I'm feeling some blessings from it. So, we're not here to praise each other. We're not here to get praised. We're here to get training. We're here to learn. If you're not going to learn, you're never going to make progress. If the man already thinks that he's a saint, then nothing is going to get through to him, because shaitan and the ego has already fooled him. He knows by himself. Nobody needs to tell you. You know by yourself if you're a saint or you're not. So many. Because everything has to have proof. If there's proof of prophecy, if there's proof of a prophet, there must be a proof that you are a saint. The actions must speak. So our Shaykh Effendi is training us. No, not for sainthood. Not for wilayat. To be Abdullah. To be a servant. We are happy with that. To be a servant. We are very far away from that title, but inshallah Rahman, we hope to get that title before we leave. Because that is the title that Habibullah alayhi salatu wassalam, he has all the highest praisings that Allah and His angels and all the prophets and all of the creatures have praised Him with all the highest praises. And when he is asked, which is the name that you prefer the most? He said, Abdullah. We want to be a servant, inshallah Rahman. May Allah forgive us, bless our Shaykh, bring him to higher stations and make us to hold on strongly to His way and make us to become sincere servants, to give us strength, to take away weakness from us, to forgive us all our wrong things. For all those ones who have deviated, for them to wake up, to come back before it's too late. For anyone who's putting obstacles in this way, for the obstacles to be removed and for them to be removed, to find other ways, inshallah Rahman. For the sake of Allah and His Prophet, for the sake of Sultan al-Awliya, for the sake of Sahib al-Saif, Al-Fatiha.